We get air rap money. Isn't that his song too?
No, that's Busta Rhymes.
He's in the song. Joel Santana's in the song.
No, not Joel Santana. French Montana.
Not
Joel Santana. French Montana. Unforgettable. Yeah, that's probably his most famous one, I would think.
French Montana. Boy is in the Saudi business. You know, there's some layers to the game, Dave. And when you're at Saudi princess money, especially in hip hop, there is no flex. Like, we're talking goats. The boy's in oil now. Went from bars to bars, dude. To barge. Seriously. Bars to bars to barge. What the hell? I love America. I love America. Greatest place on earth. The conquerors conquer, David. What the hell you get?
Well, you said go live. I'm not ready.
This is French Montana, right? Not Joel Santana. I mixed them. French Montana. I don't even think he's a great artist, but she must like him.
She's a fan, I suppose. Do you think she knows any of his songs? It's a real.
They say I'm fine, but the money makes me handsomer. I come up in the spot looking like an answer. Man, Russ, my man. She doesn't know 5 of his songs.
I wouldn't think so. I don't know 5 of his songs.
I mean, that dude had a chic on. He had a fucking La Hallam or whatever they're called.
I think legitimately, like if I ever left the United States, like Dubai, UAE, right? I think it's a choice. I really do. I'd wear a fucking, I don't care.
He's actually Muslim.
What? He's French, Ryan.
He's also Montana. He's also Montana.
He's part French, part Montanan.
Part Muslim. Muslim Montana. This is his middle name. Clearly, David.
Ryan, I think we have
French Muslim Montana. He was born in Morocco. What the fuck?
I think we have French a lot of stuff. I don't know.
Oh, Dave, we got to get into the guy striking back against the T, David.
What his real name?
Well, I do. I definitely want to see that.
Look up the guy version of T, the name of it. So
just like Google guy version of T.
Well, I have producer producing, David, because
on her.
It's
T on her.
Oh, it's called T on her, all one word, dude.
T like
TEA
dude,
on her, Kevin.
Dude, this is straight up. Is that an R. Kelly reference? That's crazy.
The internet is the greatest war space ever invented. Fuck World War II, Grandpa. I'm shelling Nazis every day on the internet with shit posting and memes, Grandpa. Everybody's just shitting on everybody. It's fucking amazing. It's amazing. It's super toxic, but it's amazing. That is funny shit. Are you signing up for this?
No, I'm not signing up. I'm saying what I heard.
Oh my god, dude. For the record, the graphic design, impeccable on the app compared to yes.
Way better.
Yes, bitch. He on her. Men unite. We strike back. We ride it dawn.
Is it the red tea kettle thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I get it. It's going into the cup. I see.
Yeah.
It's officially the second most downloaded app on the App Store.
Do you get it, David? Because women are a chalice. They hold liquid, David, right? They hold the seed.
I'm gonna see if it lets me download it.
Is it also funny that if I have tea on you and I like slightly put it down on your face, it would be a tea bag, David? Like I'm teabagging on her?
Or you can browse as a guest on here.
Guest browsing. Men are amazing. Look at us.
Guest browsing is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, look at her. Buffalo, New York. Let's just read one. Let's just read one. Okay. No, here we go. Login required. Let me know. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. This is like the Are We Dating the Same Girl?
Yeah. She linked with the whole camp.
She linked with the whole camp, boys.
Holy.
Stay frosty out there.
She's just
That's
dirt.
crazy. Let's get that number.
Shorty, she around. It's not hard to get her at all.
David, for the record, I'm not profiling, but they all look the same, if you know what I mean.
Or black.
There's one.
Back to the streets, Ryan. Back to the streets.
She's a white girl that looks ghetto.
She belonged to the streets. That's crazy. T on her.
T on her, dude. The gender wars officially started, boys. They capitalized Twitter. They capitalized Instagram. They got you on TikTok. You know, they got you from 15 to 18, and then you can buy their OnlyFans. They got you. 9 more, boys. We got it. We got you back. Got you, bitch.
That's kind of crazy. Got you, bitch.
Got you, bitch. Everybody's got everybody.
On the Tian.
I wonder if there's a wait list on this one.
Oh, maybe. We should find out. I think that would say all that needs to be said between the two genders, Ryan. Because
I'm downloading this app and I'm running. Every woman I know is getting a soft background check on this shit. You know what? I will gladly let you steal all my data, siphon all my creativity. Fuck, you can steal my novel idea if I can just run the history of all these local hoes, Dave. Give me the dirt. Give me the dirt. I'm kidding, Dave. I don't really care that much. I do love that.
This is a selfie. Can we put your face on it?
I do love that men have fought back. Why do I got to do a selfie?
This is gender recognition.
Gender recognition, Ryan. Has to.
Take selfie.
Has to.
One more.
Please say it with a straight face. You know, when I get arrested by a robot in like, what is it? What year is it? 2025? In like 2051? They're going to tell me, sir, it sounds like you're upset. Please lower your voice. 48 hour. We got a waiting list. T on her. I guess I got to
wait. Is it a waiting list or is it like a forced wait?
It's as a forced wait.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at what our name is that it generated.
The pseudonym for our name is TruthSpeaker _4X's because you know Daddy's.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right, we'll come back.
Hell yeah, brother. We'll find out on Monday all the tea on her, boys. Let me know. Let me know. I'm running wives, ex-wives, sisters, girlfriends, and cousins, yo. Grandma's getting it, too. I'm sure some grandmas out there.
65-year-old gilf. She is
getting some busted-ass hip out. Rant.
Right.
Grandma done fucked all the 20-year-olds at the high school.
She wants them between 20 and 40. Ryan,
she's had her hips blown out, but it was just her Saturday night.
On the show today,
This is a show, David? Sorry, I forgot. I just lived my...
This is a show. Well, because some of the shit's crazy. We got time jumping memories. We have time jumping memories. That's right. Yeah, we'll get there. 9/11 grok, super interesting. Yeah, Quinnipiac poll about genocide. We have OnlyFans parents. We have the LGBT church, and we have what? I wrote it
this
so fast.
This pod has gotten fucking unbelievable.
Well,
LGBT church, time traveling memories. Fuck, that one fucked me up. What was the second one?
9/11 grok.
9/11 grok. Sydney Sweeney is on ice cream now, Dave. We have to run that ad for history, obviously.
And 33-year-old traveler. We got that as well. It should be a crazy one. There's some.
I gotta see it live. I gotta see it live, Dave. Live reaction.
What are you looking for?
Sydney Sweeney is in an ice cream ad, David. Blue Bonnet.
Yeah, Baskin Robbins or something.
Oh, clearly you've seen this, David. I have yet to see
from
this.
Like 2 weeks ago. You haven't seen this?
Did you show me it, David?
No, I don't think so. Because somebody came out.
How the fuck am I gonna know, David? You are my only gateway to the internet. See, I have so much self-awareness and control, David, that I only see the internet through your eyes.
I do like. I appreciate that she is completely leaned into this.
What, being super hot and just selling down?
Like the fact that like the conservative base like rallied around her because like everyone started calling her Nazi or whatever. It would have been super easy. for her to like back out and be like, listen, I didn't want any part of that. I was just doing a jeans ad. Didn't know it was going to offend people. I'm so sorry. Right. That's what I expected her to do. Completely fold. Be like, whoops, my bad. She completely doubled down. She's like, fuck you guys. I'm a conservative. I shoot guns. And now I'm going to lick ice cream in front of you as well. So
and get rich, get fucking rich. No, all her clothes are on. This is like, dude, I love America.
She completely leaned into it. I do have to give her credit because I thought she was going to back down.
Well, American Eagle did it too. This is fucking awesome.
Dude, America's so back.
Is that Sydney Sweeney?
Oh yeah, it is. She really loves our rainbow sherbet. She comes here all the time.
Wait, seriously?
Hey Sydney, your signature scoop is ready.
Thank you. She like broke in.
What?
That's so cool.
Yeah. It can be.
Summer's looking sweet at Baskin-Robbins.
Try my new Sweet on Sydney menu, available at Baskin-Robbins nationwide for a limited time.
So back.
I love this shit. This is exactly what did I say today? That it was like all the couch prints on clothes. I was like, man, the 90s are back, dude. Just couches on clothes, blonde, blue eyes is hot again. Women are licking ice cream cones. Remember the Jennifer Lopez Pepsi commercial that was like a paid homage to the 90s? This shit, what are you gonna get Lizzo to climb on a fucking Camaro with that fat nasty shit? No, this is crazy. And then here it is. It's beautiful.
I think Lizzo did a fake.
I wouldn't doubt it if they look when they would do those ads. It wasn't to make beauty beautiful and big. It was to shit on real beauty like this. I mean, let's be honest. She's still being a whore, but
we semi complimented Lizzo because she like did. I mean, she did it. I'm assuming completely the wrong way with drugs, but yeah, Lizzo did a fake version.
Oh, give me some space.
Of the
it's
ad.
Way too hot up in here. I'm sweating out of my lace. Don't need no bottle service. We pulled up with our drinks. Trunk full of that Ace. Trunk full of that Henny. If we ain't got no Waffle House, we pulling up to the Denny's.
This was the answer.
Off of the panties. The way he hit from
see,
the
I
back.
actually dig this. Like it's not my thing. Like big women, but I dig that. Like that's the point.
I will say,
instead of getting upset about an actual hot girl, you take it and fat girls made hot. Go have your fat hot Instagram reels. Fine, go. I will say this. Don't say that it's the same thing. It's all that anybody's ever said. It's crazy.
I'm not a Lizzo fan in the slightest, but that song actually isn't terrible.
I don't even know that song, so I'm a fan. I guess.
The only time I ever heard it was in that, but like. It was like the first time I heard her, and I'm like, "Wow, shit, she actually can rap. That's crazy." Ryan, we got to get to the real show though. What would you like to start with?
I got 9/11, David, or the time traveling.
Dude, I almost want to save the time traveling towards the end. The 9/11 thing is crazy because somebody asked Grok. We're just gonna roll through it. We're just gonna go through it because is it a thread? Funny. We talk, kind of. We talk about this all the time on the show though, which is what makes it funny. But concerned citizen says, "Yo, at Grok, please explain how the 9/11 hijacker passports, which were contained in the plane, managed to eject themselves from inside both the plane and the tower itself, and still be found legibly intact on the ground several hundred meters away. Please explain it to me like I'm 5 years old." So that's the original post.
I love
Grok responds.
I fucking love it there.
Because that's what at Grok does, by the way. It's Grok then responds. So Grok says, and it's kind of sassy about it. Okay, kiddo. Imagine a super fast plane zooming into a tall building. Boom! Which is wild. It makes a huge explosion and tons of stuff like papers, bags, and even a passport get thrown out really far. The passport was light and flew away from the hot fire, landing on the ground without burning up. That's what reports say happened with one hijacker's ID found nearby. Weird, huh? somebody responded to that and said, "Hey, at Grok, were any other passports found, or was it just that one?" That's a fair question.
Well, clearly, David, I'm sure we found all sorts of paperwork from the building.
So Grok responds, according to the 9/11 Commission and other reports, 4 hijackers' passports were recovered intact. Satam al
I'd love to know
Suswami.
the fucking mathematical odds of finding not
hold on,
just
we're gonna get
one
there.
terrorist. They do this? Oh my god.
Well, hold on. Yeah, we can't. Well, kind of. We get there.
Sorry, I don't mean to jump ship here.
Near the WTC, Abdulajub Bizabi, the guy who was running for mayor, I think, in New York City, his luggage that missed Flight 11 and Ziad Jahar's and Al Sahid Jahimi Flight 93 record. So it's saying they're found 4. So this guy says, were any other passengers' passports found?
No.
Did Grok? No, did Grok go away? Wait. Oh, maybe it's because he spelled it wrong. From reports, 4 hijackers' passports were recovered. Person was attacked, ground 0. I couldn't find any confirmed cases of intact passengers' passports on the ground. So Grok is saying the only 4 passports that were found all happened to be from the hijackers. The only passports found were from hijackers. There was no other documents of passengers. There was no other anything. They found 4 hijackers' passports, and that was it.
Sounds like magic passports. They have like a magic bullet.
To your
Dude,
point,
what's the mathematical probability of that even being possible? To find all wasn't there only 4 hijackers on the plane?
Possibly. What is the mathematical probability that the only documents found from the plane wreckage on 9/11 were all from the hijackers?
I mean, to even go further, you ain't even got to be that specific, I don't think. Like, what's the odds of me finding my wallet in a plane crash? Like, really, what is the fucking odds? And then, like, when you slam it into a building at Mach 50. Like, the reason, for the people that say, I've heard this as a reason why they fell and it wasn't a controlled demolition, is because of the seismic or the force generated by the plane flying. It hit it so fast that it just vaporized metal into fucking, it vaporized steel beams. It hit it so hard and fast. Like,
the probability of that, it did some math, and it's a lot of long, complicated math. It's 0.00. Hold on. 0.00004
out of 100.
Out of 100% chance, it is
0.00004. Can you ask Gronk for a real life comparison of that ratio, so that like it would make sense?
What is an example?
It really did the math on that? Like, did it walk you through the actual math?
It did. It was pretty crazy. Imagine a charity selling 25,000 raffle tickets with one grand prize being a car. The odds of any single ticket winner are 1 of 25,000, 0.000004. Someone wins the prize despite the low odds. A documented case is the 2019 St. Jude's Dream Home giveaway in Memphis, where 20 to 30,000 tickets were sold for a house raffle, and one winner, Susan H. in 2019, beat those odds.
So I'm more likely to win a raffle for a house for 30,000 with 30,000 people than to find 4 hijackers' passports in a plane crash.
Yeah.
It's weird. There's only one example of that happening, David.
Well, it sounds like it's a very rare thing that happens.
Yeah, I don't really hear them giving houses out.
It's happened twice. One time somebody won a house. One time it was 4 hijackers. What are the odds of getting hit by lightning? Because that's always a common one, right?
Also, that doesn't make sense. Like, that's not good. Like, I don't want to raffle, like, out of a bushels of, like, what is that, 1 million apples? Like, I don't...
Being
hit
by lightning is a 0.0065% chance. That's like... When you start getting into those weird numbers, it's crazy because it doesn't sound like much of a difference, but that's like a way more likely thing to happen.
You're like twice as likely to get hit by lightning than you are to find 4 passports of terrorists through a plane crash.
Yeah.
Dave and I will dismantle the United States government with a computer. I will go down there and dismantle the entire thing with a computer. Elon tried because he's just not American. He can't do it. I don't think Elon can.
The whole thing was never
designed to run like this.
Well, no. Like the whole 9/11 story.
It was not designed to run like this.
Some of it made sense and some of it didn't, and that's where it gets funky. Because
Dave, I remember seeing one of the things that never made sense was they couldn't get video footage off the gas station that was right across from the Pentagon.
That's weird. Almost like Epstein's footage that doesn't exist.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the gas station's pointed right at the Pentagon. No plane. That one never made sense. And I seen that when I was like, when YouTube was free, I guess. I guess we grew up on the free internet, Dave.
The problem is the 9/11.
Isn't it weird? It's www, Wild Wild West. It's www.
I think the problem with the whole thing, the 9/11 truthers always hung on to the steel beam argument, which was retardation.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's retardation. Out of all the arguments,
well, 9/11 truth actually had like 100 and whatever amount of facts, and that is just one of them. That jet fuel does not melt.
Right, but that's the one that caught fire. It became a meme. It was like a whole thing, like almost a meme before memes existed. Like that was the one that everyone clung to, and it was probably the worst point you could have made. You could have made a way better case with Tower 7.
Yeah.
Right, because that fell and it wasn't hit. Like what?
Well, the underground tunnel, David, all the
excellent
air from the building sucked the foundation of the other.
How about the fact that
and that fell at its perfect footprint?
All 4 of these hijackers, the ones that happened to have passports found, how about the fact that all of them were known, watched by the FBI? They were reported to the FBI and the CIA and other intelligence agencies, DOH and all of them, DHS. All those agencies had these 4 hijackers reported at them repeatedly because people were like, "Hey, these guys, like they weren't inconspicuous. They were like, hey, can you like teach us how to like fly?" And they're like, yeah, we're flight school. That's what we do. Okay, but we don't want to land. And they're like, all right, so that's a little weird. So like they had all these foreign nationals coming over being like, yeah, we just need to know how to fly the plane. Like I don't, like the rest of it's not really relevant information. And they're like, okay, hey, FBI, these fucking guys want to learn how to fly planes and not land them. You should probably look into this. And then there was also the reports that some of these guys may or may not have been Ryan on the CIA payrolls. Of course,
or tied to the Saudi Arabian government, or known by Israeli intelligence, and
then of course what we have just talked about, where the only documents that were found in the whole wreckage were 4 passports from the 4 hijackers, and it was like, all right, if you say so. Yeah, we know exactly who did it. We have all 4 of their passports. Okay, all right, if you say so. Hey, by the way, there was another plane that crashed. It was across the street from a gas station, but the camera doesn't see it crashing, and there's like no, like there's not like
there's no plane there either. Did you know that there was like no?
Well, it fell apart in the air and disintegrated, and like there's no damage to like the place where it landed.
We took it apart right away in one day. We didn't do any real forensics.
Well, it definitely happened though, and we have their passports. So
the military doesn't have this capability to fake something like this. It's not like Hollywood has special effects, David.
Not to mention there were tons of government documents about the government's intentions to go to war in the Middle East with all these places, and one of the places that we went to war with had nothing to do with the hijackers or the location where the terrorist attack came from. We went to war with
or
a
weapons
different
of mass
country.
destruction.
There was no
Do you remember
weapons of
when they
mass
said there was
destruction.
anthrax and they were mailing anthrax all over the United States? Psychological warfare they were doing to scare us. The psychological warfare was our government.
The Patriot Act, they had that thing written ahead of time. They already tried to pass it before they passed it after 9/11. They tried to pass it before, and everyone was like, "No, that's crazy. We're not going to do that."
And it was empty. It was just like hundreds of pages they filled in later. They just gave unlimited executive. But people are mad at executive powers now.
And I don't remember who it was, but somebody in the Bush administration, if I remember correctly, said something along the lines of, "We need another Pearl Harbor to pass the Patriot Act," or something along those lines. I could be very vaguely. I was in middle school, so if I'm not 100% right about that, but I think that was.
We were born in the 1900s, David. So we are just.
We were born in the. I was born even worse a decade before you, Ryan.
Yeah, you missed the greatest decade of all time, David.
Who in the Bush? I swear to God, this is a thing. If I misremembered this, I'm so sorry.
Who so one time your photographic memory will let us
down. Said we need another Pearl Harbor. It's something along those lines.
9/11 was worse than Pearl Harbor as well. And Pearl Harbor was known about too, David. I don't know if you know that one.
The phrase "we need another Pearl Harbor," or more precisely, Grok, a reference to needing a, quote, new Pearl Harbor, originates from a 2000 policy report titled "Rebuilding America's Defense Strategy, Forces and Resources for a New Century," published by the neoconservative think tank Project for the New American Century. Oh my God, it was found by Bill Kristol. No shit. Its members included several individuals who later served in key roles for the Bush administration. The specific passage states, quote, "Further, the process of transformation, even if it brings revolutionary change, is likely to be a long one, absent some catastrophic and catalyzing event like a new Pearl Harbor. This was not attributed to a single individual, but was part of a collective document." Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, a new Pearl Harbor or a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic or, climate change. It's up to us. This is a once-in-a-generational fight. No one can fix it but us. We have to fix it now. There's going to be nothing in the future to fix it then. I don't think we could drill and tap the earth of its oil. I don't think it's possible.
You don't think we can get through all of it? It's peak oil, Ryan. We're going to run out.
Ask Gronk if the world will ever run out of natural materials.
But they're finite resources, Ryan.
They're not finite. Oil is produced in the earth, David. It's not made of fossils.
I'm gonna ask about oil specifically because I know that's a big. The world won't run out of oil in an absolute sense. It can face practical limits on accessible, economical, viable oil, shifting energy dynamics. Here's a concise breakdown. Oil is a non-renewable resource. Where did it come from then? It came from somewhere.
Oh, it's kind of like autism, David. We all have it now.
Peak oil, the concept of peak oil when production reaches its maximum and declines is debated. Some analysts predicated peaks decades ago, but shale and oil tech advances delayed it. The International Energy Agency projects global
decades
oil
ago, but
peak
technology
around 2030, 2035. By the way, that doesn't mean we're out of oil. That just means like we've officially passed the halfway mark, if I'm not mistaken about what that means. Yeah.
I don't believe we're halfway out of oil.
In short, while the world won't hit a hard zero oil point, economic, environmental, and technological constraints could make oil scarcer or less viable, pushing a transition to alternatives. According to Grok, right?
David, ask fucking Grok how much natural oil and gas is in Alaska. Untapped.
Alaska. Whoops, spelled that wrong. Untapped refers to undiscovered, technically recoverable resources, meaning oil and natural gas estimated to exist based on geologic data, but not yet proven by drilling and recovering. Okay, you don't have to explain to me what it means. Proven reserves are 3.4 billion barrels of oil and 35 trillion cubic feet of natural gas. 35 trillion cubic feet of natural gas.
Ask Gronk how long that would run America for. How long would America run on that energy?
35 trillion cubic feet of gas. Okay, it's doing some thinking. It's showing me the math. This is a long one. Natural gas consumption, alternative, assume no exporting. Caveats.
Oh, no, we're not
Demand
exporting
trends.
shit with my $75 trillion military. Get fucked. You think I'm exporting the oil that I'm drilling for to fund my military?
Wow, that's actually... What?
Well, like
That's
20 days?
Yeah. Yeah. It's way less than I thought. That's 35 trillion cubic feet of gas. Sounds like a lot, but apparently it isn't. 1.08 years at 2024 rates.
Okay.
That's pretty wild. But that's just natural gas, though. That was not oil, too. Huh. Crazy.
I think to run America for a year on natural gas is a lot. That's I know, like, it's like, oh, it's only a year, we're gonna run out. It's like, dude, you know how like much shit that's operating for a year is crazy.
Households, right? In theory,
yeah, it's
not
crazy. The
households,
military, the fucking government, like security, plumbing, heat, electricity. Like, really?
Yeah. All right. I want to do time jumping memories, but I think we need to. I really want to save that to the end. Can we talk about the LGBT church?
Yeah, sure. We talked about gay churches, Dave.
I thought this was going to be fake.
Alex said years ago they were coming for churches. People called them crazy.
What's the last stronghold? It makes sense. The Vatican will now host an LGBTQ plus event next week, welcoming LGBTQ plus Catholics to a prayer vigil at Rome's Gesù Church, themed church, a home for all, stating from the borders, featuring an LGBTQ plus rainbow crucifix.
And Ben Shapiro will attend as the main speaker. Well, I mean, David, not only is it the last vestige, David, but it's the only vestige. I mean, let's be honest.
Well,
it took everything else to get to God, David. They had to destroy your businesses. They had to destroy the economy. They had to destroy the family. They had to destroy your kids. They had to take your wife from you. They had to take your attention from you. They had to steal your dopamine. Literally, they had to take your body and mind from you. And then they could come for religion. The last vestige. It's the only vestige. The only thing that allows all them other things to happen is God. Tired of people acting like it ain't the case. We are natural worshiping creatures. If you do not worship me, the creator, you will worship something. We naturally worship. Right. Everything else other than that is imitation.
So think of it this way: like, religion is the roots, right? It was the seed that grew everything that we see today. And what they did was they started chopping down from the top until they got back down to the roots. And now they're trying to destroy the seed, Ryan. But think of it this way.
The seed was that strong. They had to destroy your family, your economy, your health. Think about how fucking strong of a country you have to be.
But think what else the seed is, Ryan. It's literally, it's your soul. Like, what is this? Is your soul. They are trying to destroy your soul It is the last line of defense is your soul.
Spirit, they're coming for your spirit.
They don't want you to live
flesh of your flesh,
body
blood
or
of your
out
blood.
of body.
Yes. All planes of reality. It's a war for your entire, the Hegelian dialectic, David. They are attacking you on all fronts. Economic, spiritual, fucking chemical, hormonal, emotional, psychological, dopaminergic, parasympathetic nervous system, David. They can send you the thing on your phone to trigger you. They know that. With the very Patriot Act that they used to build the system that they set up with flying planes into buildings, that apparently I have a better chance of winning a fucking house for free.
You know what's crazy, Ryan? Is extreme and like conspiratorial and whatever everyone thinks about Alex Jones. He actually undersold it when he said it's a war for your mind.
It's
It's a war for your spirit. That's crazy.
That's where, like I said, this is the greatest podcast in human history because there's no one else saying it. There's no one else. This isn't, dude, the football, the everything, it's fucking window dressing. It always has been. I've always told people they're coming for everything. Forever. I watched today the fucking chemtrails you told me weren't real. I watched them make the clouds today. I stood outside all day. All fucking day. I'm a grown-ass man. You're telling me this is normal? I've been alive, like, remembering the fucking politics before some people I work with remember being alive. Someone I work with who's 28 years old told me that I heard that 27% of my generation was aborted. I was like, yeah, dude, you lived through the Holocaust.
And didn't know it was
they
happening.
Tell you you're a
crazy
clump
that is?
of fucking cells. I need to relax. You're telling me the people in power tell me we start as a clump of cells and then gain this. You're out of your fucking mind. You're literally out of your mind. That's why it's a war for it. I said all that to say this, Dave. Alex said the only reason he never went further is because it would have turned people off 20 years ago. Because he knew. He went to the ritual and see them burning sticks. Billionaires. Fucking billionaires. This is crazy. It's crazy. No, conspiracy. I got it on camera. It's irrefutable. The guy predicted 9/11 on air. No, crazy. Not as crazy as finding 4 of the fucking passports, allegedly. That sounds crazier. Mathematically, it's even more impossible. Dude, yeah, they have to come for the enchilada, but they had to destroy all the other facets. They had to make you fat so that you were hopeless. They had to make you broke so you weren't going to fight back because you need resources. They had to take your confidence. They had to take your wife because she's attracted to other men. So dude, Orwell told you go for the girls. It's a fucking anti-sex league, not anti-dick league. They fucking tell you. I told you. It's not even my words. Not even my words. It was theirs. Alex was telling you what he would always say. I read it in the white papers. The white papers is the fucking thing Dave asked Gronk to reference, which was we need what was the actual fucking? It was a think tank they call it.
Yeah, it was abbreviated to
New Century
PNAC.
Defense. Give me all your fucking money and outsource your entire everything. They said that your neighbors hate you and that you're going to get poison in your fucking mailbox so that they could spy on me to sell me ass. That's all it's used for. Just butt cheeks, David. Just for porn. Oh, what? You're selling my underage girls to sell sex because they'll be millionaires. But the average one makes $150 a month, huh? Huh? Go make your money, honey. There's mothers and daughters and sisters and cousins applauding whores when you make $150 on average. That's probably not even the bell curve, David. That's like, they like median that. They made you feel better. Now, what's the wealth? What's the income inequality, the beauty? There can only be one most beautiful girl in the world. That's why Aphrodite got fucking pissed off in Greek myth. They started the Trojan War over a beautiful woman, David. Do you understand? It's the same shit. We just call it tea and tea on her. Nothing new under the sun. But come for God. What are you going to tell me? God's a fucking gay guy next? I thought he didn't exist. God loves gays. I thought God didn't exist. If God existed, how could he make gay people? Next, I'm going to hear gay people say it's about free will, right? That was free will that Adam and Eve made children. That's just free will. Even though I have a primordial lust, David. It's weird. Hijack my biology, destroy the male chromosome, and then say that God loves gays because you turned us gay. I'm tired of it. You turned us gay. You turned us autistic. You turned us. And bare minimum, you turn me into a fucking action figure because I have a plastic spoon up my ass every fucking year. I'll literally be plastic.
It sounds conspiratorial to say you can turn someone gay. Is there any documents, any military
You're destroyed.
history?
What's left, David, when you take men out of men? I'm a woman. Does my dick shrivel become a clit? Or do I gotta wait to not have testosterone to say something? Because only the high testosterone men, David, say what's on their mind. But I'm told to relax by what? Weak people. You weak motherfuckers. I told my mom today about credit cards because, I went through a lot of stuff. I don't even own credit cards. It's not that I'm better or worse. Everybody goes through everything, but they would have saved my life in some regard. I would have ate more food, David, when I was starving if I had some credit cards. Would have helped me through the last year of my life for sure, but I didn't. I suffered. Not like fucking bragging, but it's just like we all want the easy way out or some shit. Like you trade tomorrow for today. What happens when tomorrow don't exist no more? You gave all your todays away for luxury. For fucking Netflix? You gave the Constitution up for Netflix. You know how crazy that is to me? Those people died. I'm not expecting us all to be soldiers. Just like fucking... These people are turning you gay and dumb and a woman. Men are being turned into women. They have boobs. They're turning your kids into women at like 10. You have plastic in your body. I watch them poison our environment and they tell me driving my car is bad so that I can't drive around. So that I can't have economic mobility. The only thing that saved you from being a peasant is being able to learn and make money and travel. That's why everybody was poor. They couldn't travel. That's why they want electric cars so you can't travel. Your ethanol car can run on your fucking French fry grease at McDonald's. It's weird though. There's more McDonald's than gas stations. Ain't that weird, David? It's almost as if we got renewable oil right there. I don't even got to tap for anymore. Tell me you can't strain all the vegetable oil out and put it back in the fucking gas tank? I just heard about the plastic bag. Dave sent me the thing. There's a black guy on the internet that got mysteriously disappeared, David, a couple months ago. He was like out of Atlanta or something. Reminds me of that guy that locally here in Buffalo turned water into gasoline, hydrogen motor, killed in that Tops massacre by that piece of shit. It's weird, man. It's a weird world out there. They told you. They'll come. Look, there might be a day that Dave and I aren't on air. It's not like a brag thing. They're going to just come and arrest you and sue me. Like, literally. Alex Jones, a millionaire, told him you're going to owe India money. Like, you owe the GDP of countries for what you said. They showed you. Dude, they showed you Trump's $1 billion property is worth $1 million. That's like saying your $300,000 house is worth $30. Ratio, like that's literally the ratio. Literally the ratio. Your 300 houses in Lancaster, boys. Check them.
I think that
$30 for that. You work your whole life for $30. Come on, man.
Hold on. Since you brought that up, I think something happened with that case. Did they throw it out or? Hold on.
That is the most. That is the most. I don't give a fuck about politics. I don't even care if the guy is a child molester. Like, that is the most corrupt shit I've ever seen. You literally a judge just manipulated real estate values, which is supposed to be tied into the stock market and interest rates and banking, and some guy's opinion can sway that. Are you fucking?
Are you ready for this? Trump's civil fraud case. Appeals court throws out $500 million penalty. On August 21st, 2025, a divided New York State appeals court, appellate division, First Judicial Department, ruled to throw out the nearly $527 million penalty, including interest, imposed on President Donald Trump and his adult sons and the Trump Organization. The case, brought by New York Attorney General Letitia James in 2022, accused Trump and his company of systemically inflating the values of real estate assets, such as Mar-a-Lago, on financial statements to secure better loan terms.
It's literally that's Grant Cardone's model, dude. It's worth $500,000 now. I'm estimating it to be worth $1.5 million in the next 10 years. I want the loan on the 10 million. Not saying he did this, but this is a thing they do. This is a fucking thing they do. This is how fucking businesses get built. You're mad because the guy built an unlimited bank. He could just keep lending off of Mar-a-Lago. They called it the White House of the South. You remember when they were like, he's got his own White House? You remember that? Like, how much do you think what is the White House worth? $1 trillion?
I think we looked this up before.
I mean, there's priceless shit in there. It's literally invaluable. Historically, you can't put a value. They're going to tell you the same shit about the pyramids. It's fucking one. What was it? Walt Disney World is worth more than pyramids. Dig them fuckers up. They're not that impressive. You know, like, dig them up. I don't care. Kidding people. Some of the greatest shit ever. But I literally say every day, David, I don't know how the fuck they built the pyramids when I'm trying to bend pipe on a roof. I swear to God that to me. I drive around, I look at buildings, I'm like, I don't know how the fuck they built the pyramids. I say it all the time.
It'll never be answered.
It's piss. We should be digging under. Why have we not dug the sand up? It just doesn't make sense to me. To preserve for what? Put the sand back.
What if they can't, Ryan? What if you can't dig all the sand out?
They penetrated the ground and found 7,000 foot fucking structures. What do you mean? Dig.
Yeah, but it's just too. They can't get down there, Ryan. It's a lot of work.
What's the deepest hole we drilled? Like 1.5 miles or something. The Russians.
Oh, it was really far. No, it was like crazy far. The Russians did it. It's like.
Yeah, they like tried drilling a hole. It just didn't.
World Russia. 7.6 miles.
Are we thinking that they just like Aquaman rock
the super deep borehole?
How many? 7 miles? 8 miles?
7.6 miles. That's fucking crazy.
That's like going from Buffalo to Lancaster underground, dude.
12,262 meters.
How long did that take?
They've been drilling since like the fucking 60s or something.
They're still drilling? I thought they gave up.
I think they did. Discontinued in 1992. They drilled for 22 years and got 7 miles.
How the fuck did they build those pyramids? That's not even sand.
That is decommissioned and sealed? They sealed it? They filled it back?
Filled in 7 miles?
They filled it right back in.
That's no wonder Russia never got anywhere. Fucking all that manpower.
They spent all that money just fucking drilling a super deep borehole.
Dude, proof that communism is just a super big union, man. Fill it in.
I like to think it was one guy shoveling and 6 people watching.
Yes, that was. No, one guy drilling, 6 guys drinking vodka, David. Clearly, that's how it went.
Are you ready for this? Your consciousness can jump through
time. Even!
Meaning gut feelings are memories from the future, scientists say.
God. I hope not. I fucking hope not, scientists, because I'm coming for your ass. I got a gut feeling about that one, Neil deGrasse Tyson. I can't wait to watch you hang in court, you fuck. Parts per million. I'm a parts per million your ass with every law book. Gut feeling. Yeah, I have a gut feeling about a lot of things, David. They call me crazy for it, but now I'm a time-traveling wizard, huh?
Ryan, how many times have I been telling people to trust their senses, and now I understand that not everyone can time travel like we do.
Dave, clearly we're the only time travelers because everybody else is not paying attention.
Ryan, we are time traveling interdimensional clockwork elves.
I'm literally a shit talking time traveler, David.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. And you know what's crazy too? Do you ever have this? I had, oh man, one of these is so fucking vivid. One of these is so fucking vivid to this day. It fucking haunts me.
What, David? Dream?
I moved around. I know you had a similar upbringing. I moved around a lot as a child. Like we went from house to house to house, renting apartments, all types of shit. Like I never was in the same place. So it wouldn't be weird for me to have a dream about being in another house because like I was constantly in other houses. But one day I had a dream and it was super detailed, which I
like
almost
you were
never
in that specific.
Dude, yeah, like, and I never have crazy detailed dreams. Like I'll have like dreams, but like this was fucking like a real life memory event. It was fucking weird. And I knew at the time the dream was weird. It felt different. It just was real feeling. It was like super weird. Dude, legitimately 2 years later. Now the dream, I was in like a kitchen somewhere and my mom was there and we were at like all the furniture I've never seen, the house I've never seen, but I like remember it. 2 years later, I was in the kitchen that kitchen, the same kitchen from my dream with the same table with my mom at the table, like the same conversation, the same table, fucking the same. I will never be able to explain it. It's the craziest thing that's ever happened to me.
Dave, do you think it's destiny like Shakespeare and Romeo and Juliet, or do you think you create like what do you think that is? Because in theory, hold on, just like in theory, if they're saying memories, gut feelings are memories from the future, that means time doesn't exist. I mean, this is kind of like, oh, time's just a human. We understand that, but like what we're actually talking about is like you've seen something that you didn't see yet. Like you see something that you didn't experience yet.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to think that if it's 2 years later, that meant that like how many decisions did you have to make? How many micro decisions that like if you were 5 minutes late or if you didn't tie your shoes right, you know, if you didn't stop and pick the kid up, like if you didn't eat, if you didn't take a shit, like literally if you didn't wear that shirt, how many of those decisions would alter that timeline for it to not happen?
I don't know if I was quite in high school yet at this point. I don't quite remember the exact year or whatever, but certainly it wasn't a point where I could have made decisions to get there either. That's the other thing. Like I would have said I was powerless to get to that point.
You just think it was going to happen.
It just like happened. It was just destined to happen, and I knew it in advance somehow.
Like you got the Dumbledore,
the little well where you dip your head in. Maybe.
I mean, isn't that a dream state, right? Like basically, you lay your head down on a pillow, right? It's literally.
Well, and that's the thing
too. J.K. Rowling is not stupid.
Right. Well, that's the thing too. Like I said before, like the thing about the dream that was weird, I knew before I even knew that I like was going to be in the situation. Like the second I woke up from that dream, I knew the dream was different.
Yeah.
But I didn't know why.
You just gave me goosebumps. That's so crazy.
It was
so
fucking
after
unreal.
The event happened, or before, or during that event did you realize that you witnessed and lived the dream that you foresaw?
While it was happening,
like almost like
immediately. Yeah,
it's almost like the instant you notice is the instant it happened, right? Like you're like, and it's like your mind was. It's almost like you got a future download for the event that you're going to experience.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's like a visual, like a It's almost like not dopamine, but like it's basically like a subconscious way.
I don't think
to
it can
ingrain-
happen here. This is what I'm saying though. I don't think it can happen subconsciously because then it would have to be a subconscious coincidence.
You had to think that it was
I had
going
to
to
have
happen.
it couldn't have been a dream is my answer. I had
But
to have
this is
been there twice.
okay. Either been there twice or you were given the program to allow it to happen.
Right,
Like
which
when you were
then
stream, did you get the sequence of time of all those micro things to happen to make that event happen? Like, is that what a dream is?
No.
This is the
right, I was just in my dream, I was just thrust into a situation I've never been in a place I've never seen, with furniture I've never seen. Like it was all new and different.
okay, but it was so
Um,
detailed that you knew it was weird when you woke up.
yeah, that's because of the amount of detail, the fact that it felt lifelike, it didn't feel like a dream.
So do you think you time traveled, or we experience our whole life all at once?
Well, this is where it gets crazy because
like
like
right
maybe
now is 700-year-old Ryan and Dave doing a podcast like at this very moment, but it's not. It's 2,700 there. I'm in the same like literally. Like, is that what?
well, maybe that's what I mean. Like that's so crazy because it's too easy to just say multiverse because the term just gets fucking thrown about. Whatever.
I think
But
it's the
like,
only way to conceptualize the ideas that we're talking about.
right, but that's what I'm saying. Maybe
We got to like make a comic book.
maybe like that's why I bring this up specifically because this headline though. Because when I read this headline, it's the first thing I thought. Because then I thought, holy shit, my dream wasn't dream; it was reality. Like jumping through dimensions. Like it's the fucking weirdest thing now that I watch this.
Well,
see this.
To go further, KIRS-One, hip hop icon, says that your brain is timeless, right? Because it can think about the past, it can predict the future, it can think about the future, and you live in the present. So, like to your point, David, like it's kind of like how women's cervix is like a magic machine. They take liquid and make a solid. They make a baby from liquid, you know. And like it's weird. We all start as liquid, ain't it? But the essence of life, after all. But like maybe our minds are like that vacuum, but it transcends space and time. Like, yeah, this is like like metaphysics type shit, right? The idea that molecules are bound forever across space and time, and that no matter where you move them, or that could be some of this. But so, David, are you on the train now? Did you need to see this headline to know that this? Like I guess what I'm asking here is like your belief and philosophy personally. Like, what is it, and did it change on this headline, or have you always just been like a soft believer?
No. I thought at the time I thought it was weird, and I just brushed it off as a coincidence or whatever.
Well, it's no cross on your car, David. So I'm
but now seeing this, I'm like, okay, now it's like a window into an explanation. It says precognition could be explained as a form of quantum entanglement. Holy fuck. Particles that are entangled are supposed to share the same information and behave the same way, even from far away, which is what Einstein called spooky action at a distance. Redding thinks this theory might explain why you can remember things you haven't had happen to you yet. Holy fuck. That's fucking crazy.
It's probably why when Dave and Ryan film a podcast and then a few months go by and the thing probably turns out to be true in some facet or degree, even though it just seems like some crazy rambling story that's just imagination filled. But in reality, it's just tying all these little loose strings together that have transcended time and space, Dave. Ain't that weird?
Here's a crazy theory.
Dude, that makes the Bible. If that's the case, what the fuck? What's in the Bible then? I know I do this a lot nowadays, but like dreams and visions and like literal prophet. I gave SpongeBob eyes one time, Dave. Like, go ahead, dude. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just thinking like it would be crazy if we agree that this sort of thing is what's happening. Okay, it would be fucking crazy if we could find a way. And I guess this is like what psychics do if people believe in that kind of thing, but
Astral
actually
projection.
getting to the point where you can actually control this, because mine could have just been a freak, a 0.00004 accident, Ryan. I don't know.
Right, or you had enough eat and sleep, and you weren't like you were meditated, massage, kundalini. Yeah, you did your flow state activity. Your biologics just aligned, and that like allowed you to pass through time and space because your mind was allowed to transcend because of the state you were in. I don't know. I always say like a thing, Dave, with my raps. Like even I've shared some of them on the podcast. But I have hundreds of those, obviously. But like I always kind of say that like I don't. Obviously, I'm thinking about what I'm saying, right? Like, but also I didn't write all those down. You know what I mean? But I have thought about all the stuff. I have like said it. I'm sure some of it's rehearsed and repetition, and words all rhyme naturally, or I heard it in a song. But I don't like think about what I'm about to say before I say it. Just happens to come to me, and I'm quick enough to say it as it comes to me, if that makes any sense. But like in I talked to you guys about Leonardo and stuff, and like the way that you kind of self-wire your brain. If you do stuff different than other people, you always stand out way more, Dave. And like to your point about like this astral projection, quantum entangle, slipping doors. I always say that this is the same thing, probably what you noticed after that dream thing. When I feel like I'm really murdering my freestyles or even the podcast, like when I'm really going, I know you know exactly what I'm talking about because you love when I riff and you let me go. But like in the moments I know I'm killing it, like when I notice, that's when I lose it because that's how flow state is. So like I always describe it, it's like a gate. And what you're basically shooting at a gate from where you're standing currently. And the longer you're trying or the better flow you're in, it's a longer shot. But each one is like a micro gate and you got to keep engaging. And for me, it's driving and the music and the atmosphere, right? Like I had to figure out my way to bring my own personal flow out of that. But like maybe to your point, David, this like dream alignment, this quantum entanglement. Like, because once again, it feels outer worldly. Dave, when that happened to you, you had to feel like a god, like literally like a god. You're like, I fucking had literally a vision. My mom told me a story that when after her mom passed, her mom like visited her in a dream, and when she woke up, it was literally it was like the same room she was in.
Oh,
like it was like my mom in her dream, she fell asleep on the couch with one of the kids, opened her eyes, she was sleeping on the couch with the kid. You know what I mean? And her mom was there looking at her. And then when she woke up, she was on the fucking couch with the kid. I have goosebumps telling the story. Which also, Dave, you can't fake. This was one of the things back to this whole. I started noticing when spiritual events happen to me. I think I shared these on the pod when I first moved in with my mom a few years ago, and I was going through stuff. But I'd always have things come to me at like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I just like always brushed it off. But my ears would ring, and I'd get goosebumps, or I'd feel a certain way. I'd have a sensation, and that like got me like really obsessed with this idea of flow state and creativity and how to like force the neurobiology to pull the shit out of you so that it's replicatable. Because the feeling I have, or the feeling we have, or when you watch something good, it's almost like I never want this thing to end, which obviously all the good things come to end, like this awesome pod. But like, it's like we all understand that when you have greatness, it's just like you just want to bathe in it, and if there's a way to like set yourself up to be great, you should probably chase that and admire that. And to even go further, that goosebumps or dreams or freestyles or these podcasts or when you're riffing or when you're playing baseball or basketball or whatever you do, and like you just feel so aligned, like that's to me is God. Like it literally, like you're doing your thing, Dave. That's a super crazy story, and I know I just texted you this morning. I don't know when you seen this headline. But I know I texted you this morning that I had a dream last night. And I had to, Dave, now that we think about it, I had to be in Florida. I feel like I went down and seen him. Now that I'm thinking about the dream I had to have gone and seen him. But it's Tom Subject. He's probably the greatest man that I ever knew in my life personally. Not just like meant acquaintance, but I mean like a guy that was like, how's the family?
I saw this after you sent me that.
I'd still be even because I thanked Tom. I kind of like choked up in my dream and I thanked him for saving my life because he taught me about business and skill and the old school way of the world and like how to earn respect. Just like all the micro stuff, all those people we were around, all that. Well, like, dude, I'm out here acting like I'm looking at people like, dude, why don't you blah, blah, blah. And then I'm realizing, dude, just that privileged education I got from such amazing people. Literally, they built the town we grew up in. Like they're like probably one of the 1,000 most important people to ever live in this area. And I'm just like acting it was like a Monday or Tuesday. You know what I mean? And it was because that's how he taught you. You know what I mean? Like that's literally how he taught you to be. Like, because you ain't special. You might die in a plane crash, dude. Go put it out there today. He literally told me that. You remember, Dave? Well, in case you did die in a plane crash, I'm like, I don't fly. It's like he made it. It's just greatest man I ever met. I had a dream about him last night. And it was so profound because normally I don't remember my dreams, but it burned right in my subconscious. And I was like, Tom, I just want to thank you for saving my life. So, and you know what, Dave, I'll go by extension by thanking you for saving my life because without the pot, I don't know where I'd be. So I appreciate the shit out of you, man. I love you. And I hope we keep on having prophecies together. So, Dave Ryan, December 1773. Catch us on Rumble for the greatest podcast in human history. As always, David, I appreciate you most for your time. And Sam. I'll see everybody for Friday.
Thanks, everyone. We'll have a Friday show on Friday.
Yeah, dude. Thanks. I really like this. This time, I know like I always bring things up on the pod and the pot, but this one's gonna stick around a long time. So I look forward to it. I'll see you, bud.
Thanks, everyone.
Later, Mike.
Thanks, Ryan.